Hello, guys. Good morning. Could be good afternoon or good evening from whichever part of the world you're watching this video from, or the time you're watching it. My name is Nsikak Akban. I'm the lead tutor of Nova Digital Academy. I want to start a series of teaching on how to start with zero capital. Now, I would like to start by saying this. I started with zero capital. I got to where I am without a dime on me, as that's when I started. I never had a dollar, never had 1 cent. I started with zero capital. So whatever I'm going to be teaching is not what I read in a book. It's not what I heard people say. It's something I've practiced. It's something I've done. So this is not head knowledge. All right. Let me start by saying this, that of course it's something I like saying. Some people like refuting, but I'll always say it, that money is a very important part of human existence on planet Earth. If you don't have money, you are as good as useless. In fact, it's difficult to exist. It's difficult to survive without money. So money is very important. You can't downgrade the need for money. You can't emphasize it. So I want you to start with the mindset that you need money to exist. Even if you're the type that says, oh, I don't want a flamboyant life, I'm just okay with being average. Even that average, the middle class, there is a need for money to stay there. Look at the cost of everything is increasing by the day. Cost of living, cost of feeding, everything is just increasing by the day. And it's useless praying, wishing or hoping that this is going to come down. So instead, it's better that you think of a way to make more money that will overweigh the economy, the state of things, the cost of living, so you have sufficient money enough to see you through. Even if a loaf of bread is sold at $100, you should be able to afford enough for yourself and your family without complaining. Yeah, you should be able to get to that level. Then you can now choose if you want to become a billionaire or trillionaire. That one is now a choice. But to stay average, you just need money. All right. So how do you start with zero capital? Number one, there was once someone asked me this question. I think that was on Facebook. I told him that, or my response was that, when we talk about business, there are a whole lot of business, and the problem is that what many people always look at, what many people always set their mind on, is buying and selling. That's not the only business. There is something called knowledge business. Knowledge business. It is ability to convey what you know to people who need it. Your ability to convey what you know to people who need it. So, myself, I have the knowledge of forex trading. So I convert that knowledge to people who need it and they pay for it. That's the knowledge business. So the knowledge business is very wide, very big. There are a whole lot of sectors. I mean, people are teaching about health, people are teaching about music, people are teaching dancing, yoga, body training, physical fitness, nutrition, a whole lot. I mean, there is something you know that someone needs. What is now going to be expected of you is to convert this knowledge to the person who needs it. If you package it well, then you can charge well. You get the money. So that's the knowledge business. So let's say you are broke, you don't have anything. How do you start? Number one, when I started Noah Digital Academy, of course, like I said, I never had any money on me. All I had was my smartphone and some data. So before this time, I had spent a whole lot of more than a year studying several materials on forex. So what number one thing you do is have the knowledge sufficient enough to teach. You see, there are people, like people say, the internet is full of crap. A person could say, oh, I know how to do this, I know how to do that, and you call him and only for him to make 5 sentences and he's already looking for the way out. If you want to build a strong brand, I don't mean one of these hungry guys, make sure you spend quality time studying, researching, building yourself in the knowledge that you want to convert. Build yourself so much that you can speak for 5 to 10 hours without repeating words concerning the thing you claim you know. So gather enough knowledge. I mean, that anybody who asks you questions that could easily come up, make sure you've gathered enough knowledge that you can teach this thing. Then practice it yourself.